Hey guys, what's up? It's Snake here, and I have to say I'm very sorry, guys. I'm really sorry it has taken so long to get the storyline out there. And there's another big apology because this is not the storyline. Hopefully I'm going to get it done tomorrow or today, I guess, which is Monday. I'm going to get it done today, and Tuesday you'll be watching the part 1 of the final episode of our zombie saga. And it's been taking a very long time. It's not so much the research and thinking about what's going on and trying to figure out what the storyline itself is. That didn't take me quite as long. I mean, there's a few question marks. Obviously, there's plenty of things we don't really know yet. There's plenty of things to think about and discuss as far as where we're going next and what really is going on, because the big story, the epic giant master plan of what really is happening, where these zombies are coming from and what the deal with Frill is, and who the hell are the aliens and where are they now and all that sort of thing. Those questions are still up for grabs, really. But as far as the Moon storyline and Richtofen and how Group 935 and all of this ties in together and that whole thing, all of that I've got down, and we're going to be talking about very soon. I was really kind of hoping that what was going to happen was the last map pack was going to be released last week, because it would have made sense with with when the one before that was released, the same amount of time. If the same amount of time had passed between the third and fourth map packs as between the second and third, then I would have been fine. Then it would have been released last week. I could have went on vacation beforehand, and I could have been giving my full attention to Moon. But unfortunately, it didn't happen like that. I had to go on vacation right after the map pack came out, and that's why it's been taking so long. I was on vacation for a week, and when you get back from vacation, whether you have school or work or camp or whatever, it's really hard for you to get back into things. And then all last week I was having trouble with everything. The power was out for like 24 hours, and it wasn't considered an emergency because I had one plug, the plug that my refrigerator is plugged into, worked, and everything else was out. So that's not considered an emergency. So they really didn't send anybody out. Eventually, finally, they sent somebody out. We got it sort of halfway fixed, but they have to come back again and dig up the ground outside because there's something really screwy, I guess, with the electrical system in our apartment complex. Then the day after that, it turns out all the water in my apartment was brown. All the water in the whole apartment complex was brown. So I had to call up 311 and get them to come out here and look at that and figure out what was going on with that. And then the next day, my cable went out, which of course is how I get internet. So I didn't have internet for an entire day, which was really awesome. But anyway, aside from that, enough of talking about that. Let's talk more about glitches. Real quick, we're going to talk about some glitches, and then we're going to get back into what to expect in the next two parts, or the next two videos I put out, the last episode really, part 1 and part 2 of the final episode, episode Moon, in the zombie storyline. But as far as glitches, I ran across two very strange glitches while I've been playing, trying to get this Easter egg done, which as of yet, I still have not gotten the full Easter egg done. I've done the cryogenic slumber party, finally, but I've ran into some I don't know, snags in the road, if you will. But let's real quick talk about these two glitches that I found, and then after that we'll get back to what's going on with the rest of the storyline and why I don't have the Easter egg done yet. But check this out here. Okay, so I was playing with I Am Ace, and we go to buy the door, and you might have to rewind it real quick, but as we bought the door, if you look down at the bottom, we both bought it at the same time, and so it took money from both of us. The other really neat glitch, watch, I threw the quantum bomb over there to move the plates for the Easter egg, and it was right next to the quick revive, and somehow it gave both me and I Am Ace quick revive at the same time for free, which was crazy. I never knew it could do that, but I guess sometimes when you throw the quantum bomb near not a pack-a-punch, near a perk, it'll give you that perk. Which is kind of strange. I haven't seen that on YouTube yet, so I don't know if anybody else has done it. It doesn't happen every time because I've tried it again before, or since then I should say, and it didn't work. But anyway, yeah, so as obviously you see me doing this, we know that we can do the, it's very difficult, but we can do the Easter egg solo. And I had tried all day long with some subs and stuff, and just things weren't working out. You know, we kept dying, or the excavator just went to every other place except for tunnel 6, and we just couldn't get that little orb to fall down. So finally I said, screw this, and I went and played solo, and everything was going great until you know, because obviously I said there's going to be 2 parts, so I decided to break up the 2 parts with the 2 parts of the Easter egg. So I was going to end with the slumber party, but you'll see what kind of happens with that. Things kind of get screwed up in the end for me. But then, so it didn't work out for me to do it solo, so I was like, okay, great, now I can't do the storyline again. So I waited to the next day, and I was playing with I Am Ace. That was a day later. And again, we were having the same problem with the excavator not going to tunnel 6. For whatever reason, it just wasn't working out. We couldn't get it done. And then tonight, Sunday night, which of course you're going to be watching this on Monday, but Sunday night, oh, I got through almost the entire thing was done. Almost the entire Easter egg was done. We were getting very close to the end, and my computer stopped recording because I have a laptop. It's only got 150 gigabytes on it. So it just doesn't have a lot of time. It doesn't have that much space. And I had a whole bunch of old videos on there and a whole bunch of clips and stuff put into to the iMovie app that I have on the computer. And it filled up. I ran out of space and I couldn't finish recording the Easter egg. So I just quit before I finished it, because even though I have the cryogenic slumber party, I'd like to finish the Easter egg and get the little, you know, the little bing to pop up for the achievement and stuff. You know, so you guys can see that in the video. But anyway, I promise you guys, tonight or today, at some point today, I am going to go back in. I'm going to get the Easter egg done. I'm going to do the storyline. Everything's going to be great. And by Tuesday, at the very latest, Wednesday morning, you guys are going to be sitting there watching part 1. See, this is where I mess up. The stupid Phantom teleports me, takes away my Juggernaut, which kind of screws me over. But I knew I was so close. I only had, if you looked at the shell, I only had 5 more kills to get to at least just get the, you know, just get the halfway mark done. And I was just going to show that clip by itself and do the first half of the, you know, first half of the zombie storyline, and then come back in afterwards with a crew and do the whole Easter egg. But of course, the Phantom takes away my Juggernog, and then my quick revive gets taken away right there, and I think, okay, great. You know, look, see, there's half left now, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this guy. And I'm going to kill a bunch of zombies in just a second, and it's going to start to fill up, and I must have gotten like 21 or 22 kills. I was so close, and I just couldn't, you know, I just couldn't make it, couldn't finish it. So again, like I said, guys, I'm really sorry it's taken so long. I know all of y'all have been waiting for it. But I'm going to break it up into 2 parts. Like I said, the first part's going to be the main storyline, everything filled in, everything from the beginning, from December 1939 all the way to present day. And then the second half is going to be all tidbits and funny, interesting things and theories about the pyramid and where we're going next and what the aliens have to do. So until next time, peace out.